This was a great outing. We saw some great warblers. Today I'm using the Sony A1 with the Sony 200 to 600 millimeter lens. I shoot in aperture priority. I use auto ISO, and I have the shutter speed set very high. Of course, in aperture priority, the camera selects the shutter speed, but I have it programmed to go up to 1/4000th. I can't even say it, 1/4000 of a second. And that is in order to freeze the motion of warblers. They are very fast-moving little creatures, and you need a fast shutter speed. Now, in aperture priority, I set the aperture, the camera selects the shutter speed, but it will select the highest shutter speed possible, up to 1/4000th of a second. I'm going to begin by exploring this tree line along this gravel road. My thinking is the sun will rise there in the east and it will light up this tree line, providing wonderful light for photography. I am enjoying this cool morning and the early fall colors as I walk down this country lane looking for movement and listening for birds. Folks, this is not an exact science, and nothing is guaranteed. But I hope to see a warbler. So far, I've seen no significant activity, and I'm hoping that the sun warms up the tree line, gets the insects active, and attracts the birds to start to feed. Finally, I hear birds. As you can hear, there are birds in that area. And right over here in that bush, I just photographed a common yellowthroat. Finally, a warbler. I just photographed a warbler right up in that tree. Actually, it's not a warbler, but a warbling vireo. And soon the sun poked through the clouds, and I saw this Tennessee warbler. I just photographed another warbler in those bare trees. I believe I saw an American Redstart. Then a magnolia warbler made an appearance. Activity slowed down, so I moved to a new spot. Then I saw a field sparrow resting in a tree. It was beautifully backlit. I continued searching for warblers.
If you are here, I will find you.
That's my best Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I've moved on to a new location. As you can see, the gravel has been replaced by grass, and I'm exploring this tree line. And right behind me, right over here, I just got a glimpse of another American Redstart warbler. I was very happy to get a photograph of this American Redstart. It was large in the frame and I could get in close and get some good details. 2 days prior, I was out and I got this photograph of an American Redstart. Do you see it? Well, it's right there. This photo is unprocessed. Let me help you see the American Redstart warbler. There it is. And here's a closer view. Again, image is cropped and unprocessed. A little closer. And with some tweaking and tweezing, I got this photo, but boy, I sure had to crop in. That's why when I got this photo, I was so ecstatic. I felt like I had redeemed myself. Well, for the last hour, I have seen little to no activity at the spots I visited. So I came back here to the place I originally started the video at in the hopes that the birds would still be active, but they're not. Activity has shut down. It is the afternoon now. The sun is very high in the sky. It's hot. And the light is very harsh for photography. So I think I'm going to have to wrap it up here. But we did see some great warblers. I'm thankful for anything I see this time of year, late summer. Yes, fall migration has started early, but you can go out and still not see any. Or you can go out one day, see a bunch of warblers, get all excited, go out the next day, nothing. So by that standard, this was a great outing. We saw some great warblers. I got a better picture of an American Redstart. And when you think about that one I got before and how small in the frame it was and how I had to tweeze a photo and crop, well, let's just call this photo redemption.